is up, Nation? We are live with break number 5708. This is a PYT. I apologize, my voice is going in and out with the allergies that are going on. But we have two Signature Class Hobby, one Topps Finest, and two Topps Chrome Cosmic. Next, next PYT will be at 6:45. It'll be somewhat similar to this, but not exactly. It'll be three Topps Chrome Megas, one Topps Finest Hobby, one Signature Class Hobby, and one Topps Chrome Cosmic. That'll be our next break. We do have our randoms up, the Carbon Break right now, live as well. So if you're interested, that is live. Feel free to grab a spot in that. With that being said, we're going to get started. Only base that ships in this is Cosmic, so everything else will not ship. But all parallels, numbers, all that other stuff will ship from the other product. So just so you guys know. All right, we got an empty box to start. I hit this freaking paper. All right, here we go. Oh, man, we got a weird box. Backwards cards. All right. Got Bo Nix to start off. After image of R.J. Harvey and Gadsden. Oh, I don't like this. All right, that's a base JSN. We have an auto. Nope, not an auto. Ja'Cory Brooks, C.D. Lamb, and Khalil Mullins. This box is stupid. All right, that's auto. All right. Out of 100, Jack Sawyer going to them Pittsburgh Steelers. Kelly Stewart off the filler. We got Paramount pairings of Bijan Penix and Bo Collins. Yo, I need like honey for my throat.
My ears are just itchy as fuck. That's what I'm dealing with.
I don't got that.
Throat.
Yeah. I feel you on that. Out of 275, Joe Mixon. That'll be sleeve and top load when it comes to you Texans. Just because we're going to have a lot of stuff to put on these stands. That's going to Justin Cruz, Caleb Williams, and Jackson Dart. Harold Fannin Jr. on the refractor, Cortland Sutton, and Nick Scorton. Phil Maffa, Drake London, Luther Burden. Last auto is right here. Getting that out. That's the George Kittle base. T.Law on the Sunday Showcase. Donovan Azareku. 4 out of 50. Jaden Daniels on the auto. Going to the commies. Shane Anthony. That's a banger. One-off jersey match. We will take that all day long. Nice auto. Bang, bang. All right. Out of 150, Barrett Carter will be sleeve and top loader when it comes to you Bengals. That is Andy Collette, Jaden Reed, and R.J. Harvey, and that is box number 1. All right, we got a nice auto on the first one. All right, let's get into the other signature. Then we're going to go into one Cosmic, and then Finest, and then finish off with Cosmic. Again, next PYT is at 6:45. Josh Simmons. We got Brock Purdy and Kelvin Banks Jr. One out of 25. I think we have a dually. We have a dually, you guys. Hope it's the same team. Otherwise, we're going to have to randomize. All right, Michael Penix, Bijan, Jahdae Barron. Mason Graham going to Cleveland. That is Mario. And Carson Schwarzenegger All right, thank God we don't have a random. But Brownies, that is nice. First on print out of 25, Dooley. We'll take that. That is going again to Mario off of a filler. A dual auto. All right. The next auto can't be great, right? All right, we got a purple. Sauce. Caden Prather. To 100. Jordan Birch. All right, we got an SSP. Starting off with Sebastian Castro. D-Hop. Tyler Shough on the Stardust SP going to the Saints. Justin Cruz. And she'll put that right there. Isaac Tesla, Brock Bowers, and Jalen Lane. Yo, we got a dually. Mason Graham and Carson Schwarzenegger.
Nice.
They got us the same team. It's first on print, 2 out of 25. Colston Loveland walks through the door. Here he comes. Chicago Bears. Sonya off the filler. George Pickens and Maxwell Harrison. I mean, hey, that's a pretty good auto, though, for pulling a dually.
Yeah.
I mean, I know it's a paper, not numbered, but still. And we got a JD 5 to 50 auto, too.
JD 5 to 50.
Yep, one-off jersey match. And we got a red to 25. I pulled an Ollie Gordon to 5 auto yesterday. Roma Dunze, Barrett Carter, out of 25 right here. Cardinals, going to Ken Way. Maserati Marv. We'll take that. The Cardinals have both numbered cards on the stand. And 1 to 25. All right, last of the signature class, guys. Repstro, Penix, and Ja'Cory Brooks. God, allergies suck right now. All right. Cosmic. Can I please be blessed with a lunar box once in my life? Once in my life. That is not a lunar box. It's a discombobulator box, but it's not a lunar box. All right. Let's get it. 10 packs at a time. That's number 6. Number 7. Number 8. Number 9. And number 10. All right, let's see. Do we got anything magical here? Don't see anything noticeable, but who knows? Debo, Jay Jettas, Derek Stingley, Extraterrestrial, Benjamin Morrison, Jerry Jeudy, Caleb Williams, BTJ, Quinn Ewers, CJ Stroud, Bo Nix, Matthew Stafford, Tate Ratledge, Bucky Irving, Scary Terry, Patty Travis, Watts, Christian Gonzalez, Brees. That is Xavier Worthy, Abdul Carter, Bijan, Tua, Drake London, and Ty Hamilton. Yeah, nothing crazy there. All right. Everything looks like it's going to be in the second half of the box. Myles Garrett, Zay Flowers, Jordan Love, Matthew Golden, Star Clusters, Will Johnson, Jahmyr Gibbs, George Pickens, Keon Coleman, Ted McMillan, Max Crosby, Travis Etienne, Jahmyr Gibbs, Light Speed, Harold Fannin Jr., Ricky Pearsall, Mike Evans, Joey B, and Armand Membo to start off box number 1. We got to heat up on that second half because there was nothing in that first half. There's got to be something crazy working. There's a gold. That's a start. Don't know what that is. Could just be a Light Speed. We got a purple and a gold, I know for sure. And we got our nucleus somewhere in here as well. This second half is going to be a crazy one, guys. Think we got to plan it too. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. All right. I am not even going to be able to move any of this stuff around. There's hits all galore on this one. Think we have a planet or an SSP. We have a nucleus. That's indeed a planet. I'm moving the planet to the back. All right, starting off with this. I'm just going to go through them. Devon Achane on the refractor. Jackson Dart. Devon Achane. Theo. George Kittle. Star in the night. Mason Graham. D. Swift. Tyreek. Refractor. Pat Bryant. Going to Denver. That'll be sleeving top loaded. Ollie Gordon. Brock Purdy. James Cook. Micah Parsons. Luther Burden. Dexter Lawrence. Chris Olave. Walter Nolan. Cardinals are smacking around in this break. To 150. Going to Kenway. TJ Sanders. Jordan Love. JJ McCarthy. Drake London. Will Howard. All right. Dude, I'm going to rip out my esophagus. The whole friggin' thing. Hang on 1 second, guys. I need to sip some water. All right. That'll hold me off for like 5 minutes. Hopefully. All right, we got nucleus here, guys. We got gold, and we got planet. All right, here we go. Could be a hot one. Bryce, Trey Benson, Josh Jacobs, Tyler Booker, Pat Surtain, Dak Prescott, CMC Lightspeed, Anthony Belton, Nico Collins, T. Higgins. Our gold, Raiders. Rookie. Show me Genty. Who's got the Raiders? Kenway. Genty gold! 45 out of 50. I told you something was lurking. That's a nuke right there. Let's go, Ken. We got Jalen Wayne, Quincy Williams, T-Law, our nucleus, Tampa. Show me rookie. Rookie. Show me a Mecca. Can't get both. Tez Johnson, though, we will take that for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Sonia. Colston Loveland. Kyle Pitts. We got a son, guys. We got a son. Josh Allen on the sun. Going to David. You're in your first day in the group, and you just smacked a son. Josh Allen. Bang. 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 That Genty's sick. All right. Started off very slow in that box. Finished off super strong. All right, I'm going to the finest. I want to see a redemption. Let me see a celebrity auto that we either haven't hit or a big one like Steph Curry. That's what I want. All right, the base on these do not ship. We have our first auto here. Gonna put it to the back. JSN on the Creators Refractor. George Kittle doing the Cero Miedo. We got Michael Penix Jr. Saquon, that is on the uncommon. Scattaboo, Trevion Henderson, Kyle McCord, Jalen Walker. That is a common that does not ship. And our auto, Tyreek Williams at a 99. Nice color match there for the Detroit Lions. Andy Collette off of the filler. Lions smacked this year. He's got a nice auto for a big man. All right. Jahad Campbell, that is a base common. That does not ship. Same with that. Same with that. CJ Stroud, Torturous Stafford on the refractor. That is a common refractor. Michael Williams out of 250 for San Fran. Jose Padilla. KC Creators Worthy. Team Finest out of 150. Jay Jettis. Minnesota. Brandon McCourtney. And Shucky Ducky on the uncommon. How we doing on that randoms?
I just tagged up the filler. There's like 16 spots left in that, and like 6 or 5 spots left in the main.
Guys, get into that dub break. There's not that many spots left in the main, and then it could be a closing filler. All right, Armand Membo, Maxwell Hairston. That is a base. CJ Stroud doesn't ship. Same with the Derrick Henry. Same with the CMC. Derwin James on the rare refractor. Amarion Hampton to 250 going to the Chargers. That is Mario. We got Reflash Bo Nix. Will Campbell to 10 on the color match for the team. Patriots. Andy Collette. Nice, nice, nice. And Brocky B. I like these mixers, guys. They you never know what team's gonna hit. And with all these products, massive teams can smack. We still got another auto lurking somewhere in Finest. We still got more hits coming out of Cosmic. We got a gold 250 with the coding. Base, base, base. Abdul Carter. Oh, we got our next auto. Maurice Jones-Drew. Hit him yesterday. Hit him again today. Going to the Jiggity Jags. Sonia. That is not numbered. Sean Taylor on the rare. That is getting sleeve and top loader for the commies. That'll sell. And Sauce Gardner on the gold to 50 with coding. To 25, I'm sorry. 16 out of 25. Justin Cruz. We got Reflash of Keon Coleman. Team Finest Brock Bowers and Baker on the uncommon. Sean Taylor sick. There's also a Pat Tillman chase, too. Just so you guys know. So anyone who gets the Cardinals, it's the only card he has in the set. But if you hit it, it'll sell. We already know this. Look at Pat Tillman's downtowns. All right, 2 more packs of Finest. No more autos, but we should have more color possibly. Base, base, a base, a base. Tyler Warren, A.J. Brown on the rare. Keon Coleman at 250 to the Bills. David, that'll be sleeve when it comes. The Lambjack, Cortland Sutton, and BTJ. Last pack of Finest. All right. Ted McMillan, Amarion Hampton, Dylan Gabriel, Trevor Etienne, JCM, Sauce on the X-Fractor. That is on the Uncommon. Stafford Refractor Tortures. Dak on the Tortures. CJ Stroud Creators. And Dexter Lawrence. And that is Finest. All right, we got one more box in the break. Again, 645. Next one is dropping. It's a little bit of a different variation than this. It is 3 Topps Chrome Megas, 1 Signature Quest, 1 Cosmic, and 1 Finest. So that'll be the next one. I believe it's a little cheaper. I could be wrong. I think it's cheaper. All right. Last box of the break. Could it be as hot as the first Cosmic? Can we hit another planet? Can we hit another big gold rookie? Or can we hit an auto or an SSP? Let's find out. All right. I know we got a teal wave. All right, here we go. Myles Garrett, Zay Flowers, Patty Mahomes, Tyler Warren, Jahmyr Gibbs, George Pickens, Bijan Robinson, Jahdae Barron, Travis Etienne, Brock Bowers, Rams, Terrence Ferguson to 199 going to the Rams, Bill Gordon, Demetrius Knight Jr., Tony Pollard, Max Crosby, Travis Hunter, Extraterrestrial going to the Jaguars, Sonia, Walter Nolan, Drake May, Malik Neighbors, and Jay Jetta start in the night going to Minnesota, Brandon. That'll be sleeve and top loader when it comes over to you. All right. Donovan Jackson, Daniel Jones, Derwin James, George Kittle, Omar Norman Lott, Rico Dowdle, Jack, Patty Mahomes, Extraterrestrial, Mason Taylor, Jalen Hurts, Geno Smith, Saquon, Derek Harmon, Justin Fields, DK Metcalf, Drake May, I almost said Drake London, Darius Alexander, Dallas Goedert, Sam Darnold, Calvin Ridley, Tyreek Williams, and that is the first half of the final box. We got 10 more packs to make damage. Nothing too crazy in that. So, just like the first box, I think that we're going to have something lurking. Let's see. Still got a nucleus lurking. All right, we got a green speckle to 75. What the frick is that? What the hell is that? What the hell is that? I think we got an SSP, guys, or it could be an auto. We got our nucleus. All right. They just wanted us to sweat a little bit. All right, here we go. All right, nucleus there. Putting the hit there. All right, starting off with a Scatterboo star in the night going to the New York Football Giants. Going to David off of that. Jordan Birch, Devon Achane, Kyler Murray, Jets. Malachi Moore to 75, 24 on print, going to them Jetties. Ken Way, Maxwell Hairston, Mike Evans, Debo Samuel, Rome Odunze, Josh Connerly Jr., Breece Hall, Ricky Pearsall. Star Clusters, Giants, Scat, and Dart. We'll take that. Michael, Christian Gonzalez, Amon-Ra, Nucleus, DK Metcalf for the Pittsburgh Steelers, Kelly Stewart off of that filler. Shuck, Quincy Williams, Bucky Irving, Refractor, Bashal Tootin going to the Jags. Jack Kaiser, Theo Johnson. Bro, what is this? At a 99. Wow. First flight signature to 99, Colston Loveland. Off of a filler, Sonia. Gross. Absolutely gross. Well, that Loveland that's over there is getting evicted. And that one is going right over here. Bangers in both boxes. Sauce Gardner to 25 is getting evicted to the top shelf. That's crazy. All right, we still got a couple more packs. That was probably going to be the hit of the box, but there's still opportunity. And then Kai, if you can please have the phone ready for me. Yeah, that is a nice hit, Sony. Congrats. It's always nice to see when a filler smacks. And then I keep on telling y'all to get in fillers, and you don't. But if you do, then you get upset when you don't hit in the fillers. But the potential to hit out of the fillers is even crazier because you're paying way less. No problem, Sonia. Thank you for getting in. All right. Looks like nothing else here. I could be wrong. I have been wrong before. Bryce Young, Trey Benson, Fred Warner Extraterrestrial, Dylan Gabriel, Pat Surtain, Dak Prescott, Theo Johnson on the refractor for the G-Men, Jaden Higgins, Bijan, Tua, Brock Bowers star in the night, Dante Thornton Jr., Jay Jettis, Nico Collins, K9, and Emeka Egbuka, and that is our break. And what a break it was. Again, guys, the next one is very similar to this. It's just one less signature class, one less tops Cosmic, and then we have 3 megas in there of Tops Chrome. So have opportunities all across the board for y'all to hit. All right, let's get this recap underway, and then we will get you guys out of here and ready for the next one that drops at 10 minutes from now. The randoms is still up too, so not that much left in the main. The fillers where we got to get some help, so feel free. The filler is only $33 a spot, guys, for that. So, and if you hit a dub, if you haven't been a dub break, you can get 90% buyback on what you hit. All right, DK Metcalf on the Nucleus SP. Scatterboo on the Star in the Night. Travis Hunter Extraterrestrial. Malachi Moore on the Green Speckle to 75. Sauce Gardner on the Gold with Film. 16 out of 25. That is on the Uncommon. Amarion Hampton to 250. Jordan Birch to 100. Walter Nolan to 150. Jay Jettas on the Team Finest to 150. Star Clusters Dart Scatterboo. Tez Johnson on the Rookie Nucleus. That's an SP as well. Terrence Ferguson on the Teal Wave to 199. Sean Taylor on the Rare. Very hard to hit. Michael Williams to 250. Maserati Marv Team Color Match to 25. Starcast SP Tyler Shuck. Will Campbell Red Team Color Match 4 out of 10. Jack Sawyer Auto to 100. Colston Loveland Auto Base. We got Maurice Jones-Drew on the Finest Greats Auto. That is not numbered. Tyleek Williams Finest Blue Auto to 99 Team Color Match. We have a dually. Mason Graham, Carson Schwarzenegger, 1 out of 25 going to the Cleveland Brownies, going to Mario off of the filler. Fillers eat. Ashton Genty, Gold 250. Josh Allen on the Sun. JD5, 4 out of 50 on-card auto, 1 off jersey match. And Colston Loveland, 12 out of 99 on-card auto, first flight signature card. And that is our break. Appreciate you all again, Nation. 7 minutes until the next one drops, and then that randoms is up.